All right, everybody, we're back here doing another mock draft. I think this is our fifth one, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to
Yeah.
go with PFF.com simulator. It's the first one that we've done on this one. So everybody's rankings are different, and a lot of websites are a little crazy. So let's see how PFF works out for us, Mike. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
PFF's kind of wild with the rankings, so we'll see.
All right, cool. We're going to do 4 rounds. So we're going to go ahead and get it kicked off. And we are running it quick. So flying through all the first picks. We're not going to do any trades. Okay, so pick 29th, Chiefs on the clock. Looks like that top players are Sam Howell, David Ajabo, Jalen Petrie, Zion Johnson, Sky Moore, Boye Mafe, Leo Chanel, Daxton Hill, Nick Benito, Jaquan Brisker, and let's see, Brian Asamoah and Travis Jones will round off the top 40 players. Also still have Ebiketie on the board. Pretty
Kenyon
decent.
Green ranked at number 42. That seems like
And
way
yeah,
too low.
yeah, Jahan Dotson way down here at rank 46. Still, yeah, there's some good players out here. So, what do you want to roll with first, Mike? You want to get an edge rusher? Go
Yeah,
ahead and knock that out.
let's do something different. On the last few we've done, we've taken a corner, we've taken Boye Mafi, we've taken Ojabo. Let's just do something a little different. I think last time we ended up taking who? Like Traylon Burks, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know who we
So
took, but
all right, well, let's do something just a
I'll
little
let
bit
you take
different.
one and I'll take one, and then we'll both just take a pick in each round. We got two in every round.
Okay, that sounds good. So, just for the sake of being different, um, I want to take a. Well, Daxton Hill's going to play a safety position in the NFL, correct? He won't really play corner, will he?
I think he's going to play a deep safety, but to be honest, I think he's going to start playing the nickel corner, and that's something the Chiefs actually need. So
Okay.
Daxton Hill wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, I'm going to take him with the first
I
pick.
like
We've not
Daxton
done it
Hill.
yet. So,
He's climbing draft boards. I think Mel Kiper actually put him in his top 20 players this week. So
all right.
he's
Well, we
getting
just took
some.
him. We took him at pick 29, Daxton Hill, cornerback
I
from
like it.
Michigan. All right, you're up on pick 30 here, man.
Okay, we probably do need to take an edge. I would think an edge. So can you just bring up all edges so we don't got to scroll through all these atrocious rankings?
Yes, sir. Let me see here. All right, top ranked is David Ajabo, then Boye Mafe, Nick Benito, Arnold Ebiketie, Kingsley Inagbare, Drake Jackson, Cam Thomas, DeMarvin Leal, Josh Pascal. All right, what you thinking?
Okay. I don't really like any of them right here. I mean, I do like Boye Mafi, don't get me wrong, but we do that a lot. Ebiketie, the same. We see that a lot. I think it's a little too early for Nick Benito for what he is. I want to win now, so I don't want to grab a Jabo. So let's get off the edges. Let's
Okay.
go to wide receiver. Actually, let's not go to wide receiver. Let's go to defensive line. I want to see is
Travis Jones might still be on the. Yeah, Travis Jones, Logan Hall still there, and
yeah.
Perry and Renfrey.
Okay, so this might be a little early, but I think he's a Spags type player. I think he's a guy we kind of look at. Let's go with Logan Hall right here.
Yeah, I like that pick. I love Logan Hall. I think he's going to do well in the NFL.
I think if he slides into the late first, I won't be surprised. I think he's top 40 right now
All right,
on
good
most
deal.
draft boards.
So we got Daxton Hill, we got Logan Hall.
Yeah. You blanked right there.
Hill and Hall had me thrown off.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
We're taking it easy on the guys who do the uniforms. So I think this round we need to give them some work.
All right, well, here we are at pick 50. I'll take pick 50, and then you can turn around and take pick 62, okay?
Yep.
So pick 50, we still have Jalen Petrie on the board, but we took Daxton Hill, so I'm not too worried about grabbing Jalen Petrie here. I would like to get a linebacker. Brian Asamoah is on the board. I like him. I like his speed. He can get from sideline to sideline fast, but he is very small for his position, I believe. But he's very quick. I do like Chad Muma, and I think I like him better than Brian Asamoah.
I do too. I think Chad Muma steps in and plays day one.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be really good. So you know what? Just for the sake of keeping her moving. Ooh,
yeah,
Trey McBride's still on the board. I do like him. We're going to go ahead and stick with a linebacker. I'm going to take Chad Muma right here and keep her moving. We'll get you to 62.
Sounds good.
All right. So we have a cornerback.
Okay,
We
yeah.
have a linebacker. And what did you take for pick 2?
I
Oh,
took
the
Logan
defensive
Hall,
insider. Okay.
defensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna play tackle. I don't think he's gonna do edge, even though they got him listed as edge. Throw up if you do not care, edges and wide receivers. That's the two positions I want to look at right now.
All right. So I'm going to let me do one at a time. So edges, we're looking at Cam Thomas, Josh Pascal, D'Angelo Malone, Myjai Sanders, Sam Williams, Tyreek Smith, Uwazurike,
Gotcha.
Dominic Robinson, Isaiah Thomas, Barno.
I
Okay.
still don't see anybody I absolutely love right here with this pick. So let's look at wide
Receivers.
receiver.
All right. Wide receiver, we have Jalen Tolbert, Justin Ross, Alec Pierce, Khalil Shakir, John Mechie, Calvin Austin is still on the board, Romeo Dobbs, David Bell still on the board, Wandale Robinson. So
Okay, stop. I got him. I want to take David Bell right here. I've been watching film on David Bell and absolutely
yeah.
love him. I thought his combine was going to hurt him, and apparently it did within circles. But there's some insiders with the Chiefs that love him. And I actually watched a thing about him yesterday, and I figured out who the Chief insider is that loves him by complete accident. It's Jason Whitlock. We know he has ties to the Chiefs, and Whitlock had something to do with his high school and his town. Whitlock knows him very well. So I think that's the one shopping him to the Chiefs. And the kid's good. He's smooth. He looks like Jerry Rice on film. Like that's how smooth his route running is. He's not overly fast, but he's fast enough.
All right. Yeah, I like David Bell. So good pick there. All right. So we have cornerback, we have defensive tackle, we have linebacker, and now we just got wide receiver. So we're kind of just taking probably best player available at this point. There's nothing really pressing that we would need. Maybe another edge rusher just to have a little depth there.
Maybe a corner,
Maybe
a
another
true corner. Yeah.
So right now on the board, best player available according to PFF, Damian Pierce, halfback from Florida. Jojo Doman. I do like Jojo Doman as a linebacker. I feel like he kind of is like that hybrid in between, almost like a cornerback and a linebacker. He's small, fast. Kind of reminds me of Asamoah in a way. So I do like him.
But you did take Muma. So.
Exactly. So I got Muma. Nick Cross on the board at safety. I do like him. We got Marcus Jones for corner. I think that we should look.
We still don't have an edge yet, do we?
I don't believe so. So that's where I'm going to go look right now. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And all right. So we have D'Angelo Malone, Myjai Sanders, Sam Williams, Tyreek Smith, Ayuoma Uwazurike. Is that how you say it?
Yeah. And they got him as an edge, but I think he's going to play. I think he looks like Logan Hall. He's going to play that same position.
Yeah. Got Dominic Robinson, Isaiah Thomas, Mari Barno. There's some decent ones on the board.
Yeah, this is about the spot you want to take it. I don't think you want to go any further, and maybe we can double dip in the fourth if we need to.
Okay. You think Emerson's already off the board at corner at pick 94?
If he's not, I'd take him, but he should very well be off the board. But with these rankings, who knows? So if you want to check on Emerson, that's the one player I would take. I honestly think Emerson probably has to be taken with one of our round 2 picks.
You know, people were talking about this guy a lot early on, but it's got kind of quiet. But the more I watch on him, I think he's going to be solid in NFL. And that's Josh Jobe from Alabama. Like he is long, got long arms. Dude can fly. He's a hell of a corner, man. So
there's not too much film on him. Well, no, that's Jalen Armour Davis. Jalen Armour Davis is one there's not a lot of film on. But I do think Jobe will go before Jalen Armour Davis. It's about the sweet spot for him. I wouldn't be mad at that pick. I wouldn't be mad at
I'm gonna go
Kobe
edge.
Bryant either. Kobe Bryant looks good too at this point.
All right, so we already got a little bit of the corner taken care of with Daxton Hill. So I'm gonna go ahead and go edge here, and I think I'm gonna select Sam Williams from Ole Miss.
Okay,
That's
I
who I'm
like
gonna
him.
take. Yeah.
He's more of like the rush the passer kind of guy. If he puts on a little weight, he can probably set the edge. He kind of reminds me of Frank Clark a little bit.
Well, he's not as like light as Majai Sanders. I feel like Majai Sanders has lost so much weight that he's just not even going to fit in a spag scheme whatsoever. I think Sam Williams could.
Yeah,
So,
I think he's got a better opportunity of doing it.
all right, we're back up at pick 103. Mike, it's all you. Do you want to go look at the corners and see what we got available?
Yeah, we'll look at corners first.
I also think we should probably take a sneak peek at the tight ends and maybe see what's still there.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Corner, we're looking at Marcus Jones, Zion McCollum, Cordell Flott, Cam Taylor Britt, Tariq Castro Fields, Kobe Bryant, Michael Wright, Josh Jobin went off the board. Yeah, he just went off the board at pick 102 to the Dolphins. So do you see any that's striking your fancy there?
Yeah, I really like I love Cam Taylor Britt. He's a guy I like. I don't know if he's going to play enough. He's pretty physical. I think he does play a lot of man-to-man like we need. I don't know if he's long enough, but I do know Kobe Bryant, opposite of Sauce Gardner, was a pretty good prospect. And to be honest, I'm surprised he's on the board at 103.
Right.
Then again, I will say in my top rankings, he is right at about 103. He's right. I think he's like 97 or 98. So this is about the right spot for him.
All right. So are you thinking?
You're looking at Tariq.
Yeah, I've watched a little bit of film on him, and I do like him.
He's got the long name. I'm sure they're looking for.
But I do like him. He's pretty solid. So who are we talking about? Cam Taylor Britt?
Kobe Bryant.
You want to do Kobe Bryant?
You can go down and look at him if you want. He's I mean, look, nobody threw to Sauce. You passed him. Nobody threw to Sauce, and so they were throwing his side of the field, and he held his own pretty well.
Let's do it. Let's just take him. It's something different. We haven't taken
I
him
like
yet.
him.
I do too.
I think he could play.
All right. We're in the last round now, in round 4.
I know what you're going to go looking for right here. I have a feeling. Steve's looking for a tight end right here.
I wasn't actually.
Oh, okay.
But I do want to do that. I'm glad you brought it back up. So Weidermeyer, did you see where I sent you that? He scored so bad on the Raz. It was like a 1.
Dude,
like
it was bad.
It was like the worst score in like the last 20 years of any player. And it's crazy because if you watch tape of Weidermeyer, he's good.
Yeah, was this dude like asleep? Was he high on drugs? Like what happened? Like who could go out and be that bad at a pro day?
It looked rough, bro.
And like you said, if you watch film, Weidermeyer, like I liked him.
He's good.
Hey man, you got like, some good tight ends here. You've got Jelani Woods, you've got Derek Deese, you got Chigo on the board. You got some Jake Ferguson. Love Jake Ferguson. You got a lot of good players.
I do. And I'm kind of intrigued by Jelani Woods with that height at 6'7" and still running like a 4.40.
Right.
Like,
how do we use him? But I feel like they could. I believe you could line him up on the outside at wide receiver and make some problems.
And so we're going to get Jody Fortson back. Hopefully he comes back that injury good. And then Kelsey, of course. If you had Jelani Woods in there too, that could get dangerous with those guys, especially with Mahomes throwing the ball to a 6'7" target, man. So I mean, if he could come in and do what anyone thinks he could, that could be nasty. So I think just for here, I'm going to take Jelani Woods just for fun.
Hey, that's fun. Could you imagine Woods and Fortson on the field at the same time?
Yeah.
We'd have to call it, Andy Reid and all them name their packages weird. Like you'd have to call it like the Twin Towers package.
Yeah.
Something cool. Awesome. I don't know. You'd have to do something cool.
The Bash Bros. The Bash Brothers.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Cool. This is going to be our last pick, Mike. So
yeah, and this is what I want to do. This is where I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking that it's very rare that we're going to neglect our offense this much. I would say offensive tackle. I like Zach Tom here, but Zach Tom's probably going to kick into a guard. So you know what I'm going to have you look at? I'm going to have you look at running back.
Okay.
That is very strange, but I feel like 135 is the sweet spot for running backs. And we only got Ronald Jones on a 1 year.
Yeah.
And Clyde Edwards-Helaire has been injured probably half the time he's been here.
Right. And I do see a few on here that I like. So
of good running backs here.
There's a few on here that I like still available. So I'm going to let you take a look. I've got 2 in my head right now that I do like where I would be kind of leaning towards, but I want to see where you're going with it.
Have you got to watch a lot of film on running backs and ranked them or anything? I've recently watched every running back and ranked them.
I did not do
Like,
that, but I've watched like random ones. If they, intrigue me, I'll go check them
right.
out, stuff like
So
that.
if you look at the board right now, Pierre Strong is like the really tiny speed demon kind of back.
Uh-huh.
He could almost do the Jerick McKinnon kind of row, but I don't want to go there. I'm looking for a guy that is about 5'11", maybe a little taller, and about 215, 210, somewhere in that range, because that's the sweet spot for Chiefs running back. And that was exactly the size of Kareem Hunt. And this guy actually looks like Kareem Hunt a little bit when I watched him on film. So I'm going to go this route. So keep scrolling down and I'll see if he's on the board. I love Haskins. I really do like Hassan Haskins. He's going to be a very nice pick.
Right.
Sincere McCormick can also do it. The kid that I was looking at is not on the board.
Who were you thinking?
There's two that I really like that I think remind me a lot of Kareem Hunt. One of them is Zamir White from Georgia, who I believe is like super, super fast. And I think he could be good. The other one is on the board. Zamir White was my number one. I think I'm going to take, if you scroll up, I love Haskins, but I don't know if I want to do the Michigan guy. I'm so tired of Michigan players sometimes. Don't you feel like they always let you down?
Yeah. What about Tyler Batty here? I'm a fan of him.
I like
Uh,
him,
I'm
but
also a fan of Jerry and Ely. Let's see.
yeah.
Where are you
These are
going
still
with it?
small guys. These are small guys.
Right.
I want Zaquandre White from
Okay.
South Carolina.
I have seen a little bit of him, and I like him. I do like him.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
is very like shifty in the hole and he's very like quick foot. Like I think he could do
Don't be
something.
nasty.
Oh, come on. I know what's coming.
Don't be nasty.
Don't be nasty. Hey
All
man,
right.
this is an odd looking draft compared to what we have been doing.
It
And
is. Let's look at
honestly,
it. Let's see what happens. So I want to see what they graded us. So for
yeah,
round one, pick 29, we took Daxton Hill cornerback. Um, PFF graded us an A minus for that pick. Round
right.
one, pick 30, defensive insider Logan Hall, a C minus from PFF.
Yeah.
Probably
And
because we took him a
PFF,
little high.
yeah,
Um,
they don't think he's rated that high. I honestly think Logan Hall's a top 40 player.
right. I mean, that's a killer pick, but I mean, I guess they're going by position as well. Round two, pick 50, we took Chad Muma. PFF rated us a B for that. This one's crazy to me. We got David Bell at pick 62 in round two, and PFF rated us a D minus.
This is
What is?
why I don't use PFF. It
Yeah,
is
that's
meant like
insane.
it's insane crazy. Like David Bell was the Big Ten wide receiver of the year.
All right, so
Like,
check this out. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
okay.
Round three, pick 94, edge rusher Sam Williams. They gave us a
A
D
D
plus.
plus. Kobe Bryant at 103, D plus.
Yeah, at Jelani Woods at round four, pick 121, a C. And then Zaquandre White at pick round four, 135, a D
A D
plus.
plus.
They give us an overall draft grade of a C. And we managed to get Daxton Hill, Logan Hall, Chad Muma, David Bell, Sam Williams, Kobe Bryant, Jelani Woods, and Zaquandre White in the first 4 rounds and got
Hey, look,
rated a C. So
here's what I'm gonna say about the rating. I think Daxton Hill was obviously rated the highest pick. I get it. Everybody mocks him to us. You know, that's been like a thing. Nobody's really mocking defensive interior that high, and especially Logan Hall. I think that's more of like a personal preference. Muma was rated pretty good. I think that's about his sweet spot. I have no idea what the David Bell or the Sam Williams thing. Sam Williams, that's about his sweet spot as well. But I don't know. Maybe they just think we didn't take some of our bigger needs early enough. I have no
well,
idea why they're
we
rating it like this.
we did kind of play this one a little different than we have the other ones just for the sake of being different. So it's like not some of the same guys that you see a lot of Chiefs fans taken in their mock drafts. But I mean, if the Chiefs came away with Daxton Hill, Logan Hall, Chad Muma, David Bell, Sam Williams, and then still grabbing Kobe Bryant, Jelani Woods, and Zaquandre White later on, and that's in the first 4 rounds, I wouldn't be upset. Like I
And
wouldn't look at that and
honestly,
be like, man, what was Veach doing? Or
no,
I'd
I
be okay
honestly
with it.
think both round 4 picks are basically just luxury picks. I think with our first 2, 4, 6 picks, we kind of hit all of our needs. And I actually think most of them are starters like instantly.
Yeah, so not a bad draft. Like according to
Well,
PFF, it was just
PFF
average, but
hated it.
Just very average, a very
Hey.
average draft.
PFF hated it. I hate PFF. It's all good. It's mutual hate.
All right, cool, good deal. Well, next time we'll get on here, we'll do another quick little 4-round mock, and we'll use Pro Football Network. Their ratings are even more jacked than PFF, man. So it should be fun.
Okay, this is gonna be good.
So we'll do that. But yeah, thanks for listening. This is our 5th mock draft. We did it a little bit differently, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time.